Any artist who doesn't make consistent content and only comes out when they have an album to promote is giving narcissistic energy. Tyla is receiving a lot of backlash right now because people are saying that the only reason why she's hanging out with Kai at Disney World is because she has an album to promote. Because before that, she wasn't making any content. She wasn't even hanging out with Kai. She was just rejecting him. But then now she has an album to promote. Now she's hanging out with him. This is a pattern of the music industry. This is what we call a campaign. So when artists have something to promote, they will be outside. They will be engaging with media personalities. They will be open to the public. But whenever they don't have anything to promote, they're like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. They're not here. They're not making any kind of content. In the past, this was acceptable because they were on their campaign. But because of new technology like live streaming and short form video, now these artists are competing against content creators who make consistent content. Now they look like very narcissistic. Take these graphs, for example. When you have a campaign in the music industry, you are gone for a long time making the album, and then eventually you have a peak where you have an album to promote, so you're outside, and then you go mute, and then you go quiet and you don't say anything, and then it goes back up, the next album, the next album. When you're building a platform like a content creator, like a live streamer, you are consistently making content. You have a production schedule. You are consistently making content. And this is the problem with the music industry. You cannot compete against content creators because the music industry is built on these peaks and valleys where content creation, especially with content creators today, they are building platforms and consistent relationships with people. So when you are dealing with a narcissistic person, you are dealing with peaks and valleys. They'll love bomb you. Please come over. Let's hang out. And then they'll just ghost you. And then they'll tell you like, oh, I'm back, and then they'll ghost you. So it's the same thing with artists. Artists are creating this kind of relationship. This is why Tyla is being called out. And artists need to get out of this thinking of campaign building. Let me drop an album and then I'll make content. No, make content consistently, because if not, you're just going to be called out for taking advantage of those content creators who have real platforms. So build platforms, not campaigns, and you are going to build a great community around you that doesn't make it feel like you're taking from them like a narcissist would. What do you think?